Hi, guys. Ooh, it is cold out here, so it's going to be a short video. Even though I could have filmed inside, it's way more fun to come out here. And I only have a week left, um, so hello, Angela here. And I am here to play a game to get us out of the norm of just kind of taking in content. Maybe, try practicing something. So, the word that was chosen to observe today was the word shame. And I thought, oh, geez, that's a heavy one. And I have a whole bunch of things written down about shame, and they're in the prompts inside the game. Observe the word. But I thought, I'm just gonna wing it and come out here like as if we were all sitting together inside of a class, or not really class, but a conference room, whatever. And we were learning from each other, not from a script. I think that's the best type of learning we can do, off the cuff. It's certainly not as quick as some of the content you're used to. We're used to really quick, aren't we? Like sometimes we listen to things 2 times the speed, or even more. Some people, I don't know. But there's something about paying attention to our own thoughts. So it's so cold, my lips won't move. I'm being a wimp, really. So I'm wanting to talk about shame, and maybe some of you don't know the difference of shame versus guilt. And shame is when I feel like I am bad. And guilt is I feel like I did something bad. So it's separate. And shame is on the very lowest part of the frequency scale. It's the nearest frequency to death. So if we're operating our lives out of a shame-based frequency, we're truly harming every quadrant of our life. So there's a few things we can do to help understand if we're locked into a shame-based mindset, which could look like feeling unworthy and like the victim mindset. Everything is the fault of something else. And we all experience that in our life. Nobody goes untouched. But it's really like, what do you do with it when you finally realize that you have some things you need to uncover, I guess. So the one experiment that I've tried in the past and still do, if I'm feeling this unworthiness or this, which is attached to self doubt, which is attached to not speaking my truth, which is attached to, I mean, any of the lower frequencies are attached to shame, really. So if we're triggered by something in our everyday life, that's a great rabbit hole to follow. That usually has some clue. You can find a clue in that. So, experimenting with journaling and finding somebody that is close to you, a wise friend or family member that you can speak your truth to about such things. That helps. In person is best. So, oh, the sun's coming out. Yay. So, anyway, that was the word of the day. That was a fun one. But anyway, maybe you can journal a bit about it, your thoughts, and ponder a bit, contemplate, observe yourself. And the more you practice doing it, the easier it gets, the less shame, lower frequencies you will feel. So, yeah. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.